You're live from the center with Stoney Richards on KDKA.
Eddie Crow was going to ride a bike in the ice this morning, and he feels bad because he was smart enough not to. We will discuss at length later on in the program. Don't you be yelling at me through the glass. 866-391-1020. Our number's here. This is what happens when we start scheduling guests during the holidays. We get the times all screwed up, but thank goodness Joe Wilkins is with us on the Disinformation Newsline. Joe, welcome to KDKA. How are you?
I'm great, Stoney. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. I'm a little bit more organized now. Joe is the independent senior director at Pet Pro and PawTree.com Nation, and it's nice to have you here. We've been talking about doing this for a long time, and I thought this would be a good time to talk about pets and animals and the wonderful work that you folks do. So I hope you and yours had a great Thanksgiving, and thanks for being on the show with us.
Thank you. I'm so excited. And if it's too echoey,
no, it's fine.
It's empty fine. Room. Okay.
No, you're fine. Yeah, I know. You're calling from the bathroom, aren't you? And you're trying to say it's an empty room. No. So what kind of work do you what kind of work do you folks do? Explain this to the audience so that they understand the good stuff that you guys do.
Sure, absolutely. So a lot of people don't necessarily understand how important good quality nutrition and supplements can be to the health and longevity of their pets.
Sure.
And our goal is to help pets thrive for as long as possible without having to go to the vet all the time for general wellness issues that are really common, things like gas and dogs that eat poop and bad breath and dental care issues, gastrointestinal problems, loose stool, those kinds of things.
Sure.
That people are often allergies, stuff like that. So we have phenomenal supplements and products that are formulated specifically for pets using top-of-the-line human-grade ingredients and formulated by veterinarians, made in the United States. Sure. And they're just really great products to help pets thrive.
Well, you touched on a couple of things that I think are really important in that a lot of pet owners eat lousy food for themselves, too.
Yeah.
And so they end up giving the same kind of food or the same kind of lack of watchfulness in how they eat and what they eat and how much is in the portions that they get, that then it causes health problems in the owners of the pets, but also, as you're saying, in the pets themselves due to basically poor nutrition. That's basically it in a nutshell, isn't it?
Absolutely. That is it in a nutshell. It just can make such an incredible difference even if you just change one thing. We have a superfood seasoning for pets' food. You don't like to eat the same thing every day.
Right.
Neither do our pets.
Yeah.
But their systems aren't designed to adjust to frequent changes in diet, and then they end up with an upset stomach, sometimes vomiting. They end up with, diarrhea or something like that. And so we have these seasonings that comes in 10 different flavors, and all it is fruit, vegetables, and protein. There's a vitamin pack and amino acids thrown in there as well, and it's all freeze-dried together into a seasoning for your pet's food.
And it doesn't cause digestive problems, which I think would be most important, right?
It absolutely does not cause digestive problems. And in addition, if you give it at the supplement dose, then it adds an amazing nutritional boost to the content of what they're eating. Mm-hmm. So we have a lot of raw feeders that love to use it as, a rub on the bones or just to make sure that their dogs are getting those extra amino acids and things like that in their diet. People who can't afford a higher quality diet can purchase seasonings to help give their pet that extra nutrition that's lacking in the diet that they have to feed for budgetary reasons.
Well, and you hit on a very important. I think people may say, well, what's the difference? Well, it's a big difference because if you and I eat the wrong food, we can say, oh man, I got a stomach ache, or things aren't going well for me. I need to take some Pepto-Bismol or what have you. With our pets, they don't have that ability to express it vocally. We may see it in their behavior, but after they've suffered for a few days with some real problems, and as you say, in terms of diseases, diabetes, overweight situations, and bowel movements and stuff, you can really, it's not like your pet's not comfortable. It's like you're really, if I understand this correctly, hurting your pet in a really damaging way.
Yeah, and I hesitate to say that only because I don't want to make any pet parent out there feel like they're a bad parent.
Right, of course.
The majority of the time when there's things like that, people honestly just don't understand. They don't know the difference that it can make. And, our pets can't tell us what's wrong or what they're feeling. So sometimes the only way we can really tell the difference is to make the changes and see the results. And then they're like, oh my gosh, my dog is so much livelier. My dog is so much softer. My dog is so much cleaner. Mm-hmm. His breath is so fresh. He's not getting ear infections anymore. And then all of a sudden you realize the difference that those quality products and that quality nutrition made in your pet's life.
I want to talk about some of the products coming up in just a moment here. We're going to go to a break, and how people can get them. Was it a good idea for people to have given some pieces of turkey and maybe some gravy to the pets over the holidays on Thursday?
Well, I'm not going to say my pets never get the occasional French fry when we go to McDonald's. Right. Just like with people, you need to look at moderation, and it really needs to be the occasional treat, not the norm. And if you limit it, it's less likely to cause problems. We do have a supplement that's kind of like Pepto-Bismol for pets.
Okay.
That if you know that you're going to be giving them a special dinner, and that's important to you to do that, because sometimes just emotionally there's things like that are important to pet parents. They want to give them a turkey dinner for Thanksgiving.
Sure.
So if you've got a couple choices, you can either give them our probiotic supplement ahead of time for a day or two and kind of get their system running smoothly, and it will help them through that change. Sure. Another option is, instead of giving them the people food, the food seasonings that I talked about, you can we have turkey, duck, and chicken. You can put some of each of those three flavors on your pet's food, and they can have turducken for Christmas, and they don't know the difference, right? It's something awesome and special and healthy for them.
Right. Joe, can you hold on? We got to go to a break here, and I want to talk about some more of these products and how people can get them, and all the work that you're doing that really helps life be much better for our pets, which is what we all want. Can you hang with us for a few moments here?
I would love to.
Okay, great. I'm glad. Thank you. Hang on. Joe Wilkins is with us. We're talking about your pets and what they're eating and how you can make their eating even better and healthier. As we continue here, Stoney Richards with you live from the center. It's News Radio 1020 KDKA.
We're live, we're local, we're the voice of Pittsburgh. News Radio 1020 KDKA.
The only way you can take KDKA Radio with you is the radio.com app. Download it today and listen to us anytime, anywhere.
All right, we are back. We're talking dogs. Ashley and I are talking dogs. Oh my God! Welcome back to the program. It's a good radio day when you look outside. It surely is. Joe Wilkins is with us on the Disc Information News Line here. She's the independent senior director for Pet Pro and Pautry.com Nation, and we're talking about food supplements that you can give to your pets that keep them healthy and strong, and isn't that something that I think we all want for our pets? You mentioned something, Joe, at the beginning of our talk this afternoon about dogs eating poop. For God's sake, why? For God's sake, why? And is there a way to stop that? And how dangerous is that? I mean, we don't let our dog Angus do that, but he's attracted to it,
So
she laughs.
There are a number of theories out there.
Okay.
The prevalent theory that our product works on is that the pet whose poop is being eaten is not properly processing and digesting enough of the nutrition in their food.
Yeah.
Or it's possibly that the food isn't nutritious enough, and so
Wow.
it's like junk food.
Wow. Yeah.
And so what's coming out the back end is too much like food still, and not enough like waste. So we have it's actually the same thing as for upset stomachs and diarrhea. Our GastroPro Plus supplement, it's prebiotics, probiotics, digestive enzymes, and herbs, all that supports the gut and the digestive system. And it's a phenomenal supplement. And if you give it to the pet whose poop is being eaten, then it will also eliminate that poop eating behavior, as long as it isn't a behavioral habit. It's specifically because of the attractiveness of the poop. So if you have a dog and you have cats as well, and the dog is eating the cat poop, you would give the supplement to the cat. And if they're eating their own poop, you give the supplement to the pet whose poop is being eaten.
Right.
So I can't help you if they're eating other dogs' poop at the dog park or deer poop. I can't do much for that. But I can help you with the home issues.
This program is called Live from the Center. Somebody's going to say, Stoney, why are you doing poop from the center? Just stop it. But that's a very informative answer, Joe, and that's why it's so good to talk to you about this stuff. These supplements that you're talking about, are these available in stores? Are they only available through you at a website? How can people get these things for their pets, and how do we find out what it is that we need for our pets?
So they are not available in stores. We are a direct sales company.
Okay.
You might have heard it mentioned as multi-level marketing. That basically just means that instead of traditional marketing sources, our founder decided to have his customers spread the word of his products. They choose to go word of mouth instead of, traditional marketing and media.
Well, that's cool.
And so you will never see our stuff in stores unless the owner of the store is also a rep for the company, in which case they're still not allowed to sell retail, but they can have a display and tell you about the products and encourage you to order.
So if I want some of your stuff, I go to your website. Is that right?
Correct.
Yeah.
And that, I can tell you what that is. It's Pawtree, PAWTREE.com, and then you have to put a slash, and Maxi, MAXI, Nation, NATION.
Okay.
And Maxi is my dog, and so my website's named after my dog Maxi.
And Maxie is a very happy dog, I can tell. I know. So you've done well. So how do we what do we decide? Angus is a year old now. He's doing fine. He's in great shape, our dog. And we want to keep him healthy. Is there like a starter set, or do you deal with only people who are saying, oh, gee, my dog is lethargic or throwing up or what? I mean, where do you start?
No, actually, the sooner you start them on proper nutrition and proper supplementation, the more, I'm not finding the right words.
The less you need for more stuff if they're in good shape. You get them in good shape.
I mean, you can kind of head things off at the pass. You can make those issues come later, or even in some circumstances not come at all.
You don't sell kale for dogs, do you? Please. Do you? No.
Well, a lot of our treats and supplements do have kale in them.
Okay, I just thought I'd ask. Oh, you're fine.
But no romaine lettuce.
No, heaven forbid. Yes, exactly. Okay, I interrupted. I'm sorry. I'm a jerk.
No, that's okay.
So where do we start? How do you do this? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so people can actually go to the website if they want to, and they can fill out what we call a pet profile. It's totally free, and they're going to tell us their pet's name, their pet's age, weight, size, and how their size compares to the breed standard. If it's a purebred, they'll tell us their activity level. Are they overweight or underweight or ideal? those kinds of things. And then they can also check off if there's any specific wellness issues that they have been having with their pet actively. And then they process that through, and our veterinary experts have put together an algorithm with help of smart computer people, and that will give them recommendations on the best food formula option that we carry that for that particular pet. And there will be multiple options, but there's always a top recommendation.
Sure.
They'll also recommend any specific supplements that they think that particular pet would benefit from based on the things that you checked off in the pet profile.
Are there things to look for as we're heading into the winter months now that are good things to keep in mind for the pets, be it nutrition or be it just cold and flu season, which, dogs get cold too. Are there things that are preventative that people can look into coming for the upcoming colder months?
Not in that sense. What I can say is that a lot of pets have allergies through the spring and summer months.
Ours does, yeah.
And we have a great allergy supplement. However, any new supplement or diet can take up to 90 days to take full effect in the body.
Okay.
So starting them on an allergy supplement in the off season is a great way to go into the allergy season, and instead of trying to fight a battle that's already started, you may head it off at the pass.
Nice. So to get the stuff, to send a profile and do all the things that you're recommending and that you folks offer, it is pawtree, PAWTREE.com /Maxi, and that's MAXI Nation, NATION. Is that correct?
That is absolutely correct.
And that's how people can start.
It is, yes. They can also find me on Facebook, facebook.com /MaxiNation, and reach out to me personally. I'm happy to talk. And I should also say, our products are for dogs and cats, not just dogs.
Yeah.
And I do want to just throw out there a couple specials that we have going on for the holiday weekend. So our holiday gift set, which come in a special box and ship for free.
I have about a minute.
Half off this weekend.
Okay. Wow.
Yes. So it's one per household at that price. But if you put more than one in your shopping cart, it will automatically give you the most expensive one at half off.
That's great.
Yes.
Okay.
And also, our company is partnered with Smoky Mountain Service Dogs, and they provide service animals to wounded veterans free of charge, fully trained, ready to go. Our company, with the help of all of our customers and pet pros, provides food and supplements for those dogs or pets. And we have a gift set. So that's food and supplements. We have a gift set with a toy and a bag of treats.
Joe, we are
designated.
We are out of time here because I'm up against the news, but this is great, and I want to talk more about that at another time. But you're always welcome here, and thank you for taking the time today. Happy holidays to you, and we'll check you out at pawtree.com /MaxiNation, okay?
Thanks, Stoney.
Thanks, Joe. Joe Wilkins with us on News Radio 1020 KDKA. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with more as we continue on KDKA.